Previously on Survivor.
Both tribes will be going to tribal council next week.
I don't know, I shouldn't have voted Aiden. So it was like an emotional and dumb decision. I'm just pissed that I did
All
it.
the points you made tonight of Alex not telling you when we all thought that she had.
And the next person voted off of Survivor Twin Cities. Alex, you're trying this vote.
Going into merge, Logan would be someone we could trust.
What was interesting to me was that Luke had already told Logan, and him being so adamant about us voting for Leo, I'm not gonna lie, it really freaking annoyed me.
Or instead of us also voting for Logan, we work with Logan and we vote out Cameron.
Oh my god. This is easily the toughest situation I've been in.
And the next person voted out of Survivor Twin Cities. Cameron, the Travis vote.
Luke said to me, "The vote is Cade, are you voting for Cade?" And I said, "What?" Because I didn't hear him. And he said, "The vote is Cade, are you voting for Cade?" And I said, "Yeah, that's what I heard." And he says, "Good." And then I vote Cameron out. So that moment didn't really matter in the long run. It was fun though.
I'm still happy that we went that direction, just because now Luke doesn't really have an option to kind of go back to old hot fishes and try to flip people over, since they're in such a minority now. I did make sure to kind of take Luke aside first, right after the vote, so that he would not immediately tell people, oh, Sam has an idol, and leak all that information. Over on Osaka, Yana had told me that.
I do feel good working with Ashley. I think, she said she wanted to work with our group, but I think she and I will probably keep working together. So I hope. Ashley also scares me. Everyone talks about Luke and Sam and Cade, but I think Ashley's scary. I think if she made it to the end, she'd win. Right now I'm aligned with Aiden, and I feel that's solid in the terms of I feel confident with him. I also feel I have a better chance at the end. If it's me, him, and somebody else at Final 3, I feel I have a better chance against Aiden.
We have a pretty good trust and build going into the merge. So yeah, it went as it did. When Alex was like, "Yeah, I'm confident," I was like, well, hopefully you're not. And then, yeah, it seemed like it was kind of blindside. So it is what it is.
We're feeling spicy, we're feeling excited, we're feeling alive. We're feeling I'm still here, I'm still in the game. And you know what? I knew I would be. Y'all had doubts, but I'm still here. I'm still in the fucking game. So, we're here. And we have a lot to talk about, because I don't know 3 of the players I'm merging with.
As soon as we sat down at that table and put on these bands, clean slate. All alliances that existed before, all the social webs were just completely wiped. We're starting fresh. I'm probably gonna vote with people this next week that I've never even talked to before. It's anybody's game at this point.
So you are now the Purple Tribe.
That is so cute.
I expect by the end of the day for you to have a tribe name and for you to have a tribe flag decorated. Your job for now, before we do the challenge, because we will still do a challenge today, is just to hang out, eat, talk, maybe decorate a flag, whatever you want. This is for the next like half hour is a celebration.
Who's like quinoa?
I
made that.
It's fine. It's been refrigerated since like an hour ago.
Oh, the quinoa is upper round.
In case anyone wanted a healthy option.
Of course.
It's vegan too.
I'm so happy.
So wholesome.
Welcome to your first individual immunity challenge. The first question I have for you is, what is your tribe's name?
Royal family.
The Royal Family?
Yes.
Good name. Okay, easy to say. I like that. Gabby, for the last time, if I could take the tribal immunity idol from you, this is no more. That necklace that Luke is about to give me will be what you were playing for from now on. Today, one of you will win individual immunity and be safe from next week's vote. You'll have a guaranteed spot in the final 8. Sound good? Okay.
For this challenge, survivors will run outside to 4 different stations. At each station, there will be a number of items. It's up to the contestants to keep track of how many of each item is at each station. When they've counted all the items, they'll run back inside and plug their numbers into an equation. If they did their math correctly, contestants will get the correct solution to the equation and they can move on to a puzzle. They'll have to keep trying until they get this solution right. The first person to put their puzzle together wins immunity.
All right, survivors ready? Go. Sorry. Off to a quick start. Splitting up so fast.
Oh, me too. Logan, first back, pick a station. Anyone you want. Are your numbers correct? It will be a whole number if that is correct.
Holy fuck.
Okay, back second, pick any station you want. We're looking for a whole number. Simple arithmetic, division, multiplication, addition. Aiden back as well. Gabby back already. Question is, do you remember? When you have an answer, call us to it. I'll tell you if it's right or wrong. Logan has an answer. That is correct. Logan, move on to the puzzle. You can open your bag. Check. You can't touch anyone else's puzzles. Is that your answer?
Yes.
That's correct. What's 7? That's incorrect. You're welcome to look at other people's answers, but you cannot touch their puzzle. Gabby trying again. Aiden moving on to the puzzle. Gabby looking at Aiden's puzzle. Aiden did not cover it up. Does Gabby have the answer? Kate asked for a check. Kate did not ask for a check. Gabby's still looking at Aiden's puzzle. Aiden's still not covering it up. Does she have the answer? Sam's back now. Gabby did not get it correct the first time. Logan with an easy lead so far. This challenge has only been going for 7 minutes and everybody's breathing heavy. Aiden working on the puzzle. Logan working on the puzzle. All you got to do is put the numbers 1 through 50. Can you count? That's what this is testing to Jenny Station. When you get your answer, it should be a whole number. If you got a whole number, let us know. We'll come check your answer. Yep. What's your answer? It's not on the paper. You gotta do the equation.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Okay, is it that?
Cade, answer no. It is not correct.
Yep, you got it.
Cade has it incorrect.
Luke just got it.
Luke just got the answer. Luke on the puzzle, Logan on the puzzle, Aiden on the puzzle. It is a 3-horse race at this moment. This puzzle shouldn't take you very long. It does not require brain power. It just requires speedy movement. That is incorrect. Unfortunately. Well, you're welcome to look at other people's answers. You just cannot touch their puzzle. If you get the answer, you're welcome to cover it up and prevent people from looking at their answer. It is integral that you remember. How many cups were there out there? How many rocks? The paranoia you see in the game every day is now entered the challenge. Aiden started to pull something together. This puzzle shouldn't take you that long. Leo now back. Leo, find the station? No. Where you the station? That's the station. There you go. When you,
Oh my God,
you
that's
have an answer,
horrible.
ask for a check. It should be a whole number. You want to find the station?
Is it?
Nope.
No.
That is incorrect.
What number is the answer?
No, you have to put each number in the equation. It should become an answer that people ask.
Is this answer? Is this answer?
Nope.
What?
Leo is incorrect. We're looking for a whole number. Logan's got it. Aiden's got it. Luke's got it.
Hey, I don't.
Gabby thinks she has it. That is correct. Gabby can move on to the puzzle. Gabby's working on the puzzle now, but she's got to come from behind. Logan's got something put together.
Is this the answer?
No, that is incorrect. Aiden's got something put together.
Is this?
It doesn't have to be pretty. It's just got to be in order. That is incorrect. Oh my God. Luke's working on the puzzle. Yana's got an answer. That is incorrect. Welcome to try as many answers as you want. Gabby sharing answers. That is correct. Aiden can work on the puzzle. Sam can work on the puzzle. Got it. Ashley back.
Dude, I don't
Ashley's
even
got
have
a
the answer.
huge lead.
Chuck.
No. Logan first. Logan, win the community. By a hair over Luke. Everybody. That was a fast challenge. Luke, good job, everybody. Second rate. Logan pulls it out. Logan, this is for you. You have a guaranteed spot for final 8.
Yay! I just got here. How can I just see someone win?
I know.
I took like the elevator up. I said.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I had.
Alright. Okay. I think you all deserve a breather. Excellent running from all of you. I maybe should have warned you about the cardio ahead of time. But Logan, you are safe. I will see you all for the first time at Tribal Council next week. Please take some deep breaths and drink some water. Thank you all.
I'm like completely fine with Logan winning immunity. I don't think he would have been like the first person to target, I guess. He did just like vote with us too, so I think a little bit of trust has been built there. I'm happy that he won like a split second before Luke though, because I want like Luke to be an option so that he's like a little more scared and like I have more leverage there for him to like not like immediately come after me for blindsiding him. It's tricky because I'm aligned with like everyone, except Ashley technically, and Luke now.
It was close. I saw what you like. Your puzzle was right.
Yeah.
Like I think the way you did it made more sense. I was way too focused on like this little template.
Yeah.
But,
damn, that was really close. It's bad to be like second. I feel like.
yeah.
Because then it's like, damn. Damn, I really didn't think I had a shot when I got up there, and you were already like working on it, and because I was the like second last person to leave the courtyard. So
oh, then you had a real come from behind then. You.
Yeah, well, I think as a lot of people, nobody had the right answers. But Alright, so I'm interested in how that basketball went for you.
Okay, so yeah, I ended up deciding on Cameron. I was like approached, or Sam and I talked, and
Yeah.
it just sounded like, I don't know, going into the merge, like staying so, I guess, unified. I don't know. The spot it put me in didn't seem great. I sort of felt like I would be the bottom of our tribe.
Of the 5 of us?
Yeah, or the 4 of us. I guess even the 5 of us. Yeah.
Okay.
Not to not even with the intent of throwing you under the bus or anything, or putting you at the bottom. I don't think that's necessarily the case or necessarily the way it has to go.
Can this just stay between us?
Yeah, that's just it.
When we were having that, it was me, Kate, and Sam at the watch party. They came up to me and they thought because Cameron told Cade when we were together, it was me, Cameron, and Cade at another watch party, and he was like, "Oh, Luke's my I trust Luke the most."
Yeah.
And he said that to Cade. So then Cade and Sam assumed that me and Cameron were really close, and I did trust Cameron too.
Yeah.
So then they came to me and were like, "Are you would you be down to do Logan?" And I was pushing so hard on Leo, and that's why they told me that they flipped and on Cameron, because I was, trying to take it off of you and put it onto him.
I didn't realize that it sounded like it was they were really leaning towards me on that last vote. I guess that makes sense. Beforehand.
I mean, I don't know if they were trying to see if I was gonna flip, but yeah, that's what Sam said. He said that I was too hotfish loyal, and then he felt like it wasn't much of a conversation.
Yeah,
that's what he told me. So that's just why I'm a little bummed, is because I was like, damn, kind of got fucked for being loyal.
Yeah.
So, right after merge, right, we leave. I lose the challenge in a spectacular fashion, let's be honest. Has anyone lost? I lost that challenge. Yeah. I mean, Aiden lost challenge, but I lost pretty bad, and that's okay. But I literally was thinking to myself, I'm like, fuck, I just have to go back up to the room. Someone's gonna win, and I at least had to be there. And I was there. So I accomplished my goal. At the end of the day, if I was gonna win the challenge, at least I gave a really, really, really shitty performance. Right? Right, okay. So after that, I talked to Yana and we were just talking, and she's like, Cade or Luke? And I'm like, oh, not this again.
I do think it's probably gonna come down to Cade or Luke.
Yeah. I mean, if you want to see how you're old, who do you want to work with? Leo, it sounds like, right?
From them, I would like to work with Leo. I feel.
How many? That's 5.
I feel like.
Right? We don't. That's 5. So if we can get him 100%, we can really do whatever we want.
The thing is, in the beginning, I feel good about Sam. But it is also that thing of I know, thinking down the line, I don't want to have to compete against Sam. So it is that
yeah.
I
mean,
think
he's also lied to you guys and literally gave you an idol clue late.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's I think right now Sam is beneficial to us. I have been very open with you that I don't necessarily feel that way about Cade in the long run. I do feel right now Sam is going to be really good for us to have, but I also know that at some point he is dangerous.
Yeah, I think he's playing for himself. I think he's definitely playing to win. I don't want Luke to go. I don't. I'm not gonna stick my neck on the line for him. Absolutely not. He wouldn't do that for me, but I don't want him to go. Not right now. He's useful still for me. Not for anyone else, but for me, he's really useful. Right, and then we ran into Sam, so then we go talk with Sam, and that's fine. I don't know.
I'm not gonna lie, it concerned me how close Yana and Ashley seems to be, or how much Yana has been vouching for Ashley. Initially, I wasn't too terribly against the idea, just because out of at least the original hot bitches, she's probably the least physically threatening in regards to challenges.
I didn't get much out of it, but I hope he trusts me. I think I'm screwed though, because when people talk about the idol and he's finding it, I'm gonna be screwed, and then they're gonna be like, oh, you didn't tell us Luke was there.
I want to talk to you about the first idol. Were you weren't there when it was found? Was Luke there when it was found?
I don't know. Was he?
Luke, because the initial story I heard was that it was Luke and Megan saw Sam get the idol.
Okay, no, because I was with Megan, right? I left, and she was like on her phone the whole time, right? So she might have.
It's just her alone?
She might have invited Luke. I don't know.
Luke told me he wasn't there. He told me that Megan told him.
Okay.
That's why I'm so confused right now. That kind of threw a wrench in what I'd been thinking about that thing the whole time.
Who said that?
Who said what?
That like Luke was there.
I'm pretty sure Sam said that when he told me.
Wait, Sam told you he has the idol? Did you tell Sam you knew he had the idol?
What?
Did you tell Sam you knew he had the idol?
No, I asked him if he had the idol because
and he said yes?
Well, because I was like, you sent us the clue an hour and a half later.
And he said yes.
Yeah.
The first person that I was able to talk to was Aiden, and he essentially notified me that Ashley had like told him about the idol, which was, to me, I was like, oh, that's some very interesting information. And there's some kind of like satisfaction about learning about a lie someone tells you, just because like now I feel like I have that over her, and she completely like lost all my trust at that point. And now she's like really shot up on my targets list. The thing is though, I want Ashley to like trust me to some extent, so I've been playing along, but I want her gone. Like, I want her gone like almost like right after Luke.
This is where it gets really interesting because Cade and Gabby think that they're in this 4-person alliance with Sam and Yana, and they think that that's where the power lies. And that's basically a public alliance at this point because Gabby told Logan about it. Thing is that that's not actually the structure of the game because Slay exists. And Slay is presumably the dominant alliance, except it hasn't really ever voted together. Cade and Gabby think they're on top. They think that they're on top, then they're gonna want to get Luke out because Luke is the bottom feeder of all bottom feeders. Luke is the bacteria below the food chain right now. So right now I'm still confident in Slay. But the visible power structure of the game is that other 4-person alliance from Wasaka.
I feel like to vote anyone other than Luke right now, like, I feel like he's gonna do whatever he can to stay in the game, and I think he will turn his back on anyone and work with everyone. And
yeah, I don't know who's talked to Logan the most, but maybe I'll reach out to him. I don't know, I haven't really talked to him that much, but we should see if he'd be down.
Him and Ashley both, I think they know that they are on the outside, and they're gonna, like, if we say we're voting for Luke, they're gonna try and build some trust, and they're gonna vote for Luke.
Yeah, Yana and I talked to Aiden and Ashley yesterday. We just had like our little tribe chat, and they seemed also pretty much just down for voting Luke. We were pretty much just like, so how do we feel about Luke? And everyone was like, yeah, makes sense. So yeah, it feels kind of weird. It feels like it's gonna be like an easy vote, which feels wrong. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm a little scared. Just so you guys know, I can't be there on Sunday. So just when we're thinking about that, that is down 1 number for Luke.
Ashley basically told me straight up, sorry that you're going home next week. Sorry you're screwed. Which was bold of her to say, but I think she has a point. I don't think I'm in a great position. Being super close to immunity this week and winning it last week really puts me up there as a threat. I just feel like it could be a unanimous vote on me for the merge with and that feels crazy stupid.
Yeah.
Me. I don't want to give up. I'm not full defeatist yet. It's just I'm just a little frustrated, a little annoyed at myself and at other people. I wanted to like make sure I was opening up some communication here.
Yeah.
And then also just like, I mean, I was thinking about it and I was like, damn, I have not voted like with someone correctly ever. Like, because Ashley was gone for the Ian vote, and now everyone else who I voted with is gone. So
yeah.
So really, I'm just saying like, I am open to working with anyone who wants to. Just kind of like nobody voted with me on that tribe, and then I haven't voted with any of y'all, like even including Ashley, because Ashley wasn't at the Ian vote.
Oh, yeah, huh?
So basically, I'm just saying that I'm like really open to working with whoever you know wants to work with me.
Sure, yeah.
It really feels like, since I'm the only person that didn't vote with someone last week, that, and I like know, so we don't have to like skirt around that, like my name has been like super brought up as the easy vote.
Like, is there anything else besides your name?
It really,
as a starting point.
And that's what's so frustrating, because like I talk to these people and they're all like, well, like I don't want to be the one to bring up a name. We basically just had the same conversation with 3 people tonight. I just wish I, you know, maybe played a little differently in the beginning, because now I mean, my goal is to set myself up for the merge, and I'm kind of like in the worst situation right now. So I failed at my goal.
Where do we start?
Where do we start? I've heard Luke.
Yeah. Everyone.
Yeah, that's what I've heard from everyone. Obviously, like, Ashley isn't out here being like, so it's Luke, hooray, you know.
No, yeah.
Everyone is talking to me and giving me all the information, and that's not what Ashley's saying.
Yeah, she's like, everyone's, like, people are being caged. She said, like, Leo is like, she said basically, like, Leo basically told me, like, yeah, like, us old Wasaka were strong. There's no point in even trying.
I felt bad because I was like, I was trying to be like positive.
Yeah.
I was trying to be like, it might be hard to crack Wasaka.
Have you heard anything?
Yeah, have you? Yeah, I've heard a name.
From
Let's be
multiple
honest.
people.
Yeah.
It's Luke.
Ready? Yeah.
And I don't know how you feel about that.
I mean, it's not my ideal scenario, obviously, like, because I don't know 3 people and I at least know Luke.
Yeah, exactly.
And I at least have been on the same page with Luke before. But like, at this point, I'm like resisting it. I feel like it's not the best for my game unless there is another option.
The will of the majority is strong, and the will of Wasaka is also strong.
That's, yeah. Unless I'm like the one thing that's like, it'd be nice for me to get a Wasaka member out just so it like it doesn't come down to like old Wasaka eating old hot fishes.
If I were you, I think you might have a better time trying to reconnect with old hot fishes instead of trying to crack Wasaka.
Okay. You're setting me up for failure there. 'Cause
I know.
There's no numbers there.
I know.
That's fucking terrible advice. That's terrible advice. Like, 1, tell me you don't want to work with me any more than that. 2, like, I have no incentive to work with you now. Like, I actually have incentive to vote you out now. Like, I'm like somebody who I'm actively looking for allies. How do you fuck up someone who's actively looking for allies? Whatever. I mean, like, literally Sam did great. Cade surprised me. Like, Cade out of everyone, like, is the most surprising, like, new connection.
We have never had a conversation
No, we
before.
haven't.
I know, this is like
Hi.
a new thing. Hi.
I heard you've been
I'm
talking
Cade.
to Gabby.
I heard you've been talking to Gabby too. I don't know. Wait, hold on. Cause
Is that the drama you wanted to talk to me about?
yeah, it
Okay.
is.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so there is an obvious choice for this week,
Mhm.
and that is
Luke.
yes, but
it doesn't make sense. For me,
doesn't
personally.
it doesn't make sense for me either.
Thank you.
Luke is so desperate right now. He reached out to everyone.
I know.
He texted everyone.
Yeah.
And like that desperation could be like a vote for us, you know?
Oh,
But
Yeah.
a vote for who? 1, 2, 3. Sam.
Going forward, I do not want to work with Sam at all.
because his conversation with Luke was really shady, and I just don't like that. And Gabby was getting the same vibes.
Do you know someone has an idol?
I don't know if they do, but I'm almost positive that it's Sam.
He does.
Yeah.
So,
Did he tell you?
no.
Okay.
I asked them to.
I asked him too, and I mean, of course he would say no, but like, I was thinking you're gonna go into this merge, like, okay, Wasaka's strong, but as soon as we sat down at that table, everything is completely fucked up.
I don't trust him.
I don't. He was great when we were in a tribal setting. I had a person that I could fall back on, but now that it's like individual and it's anybody's game, there's no way that we're sticking together till the end. Sam, it was great working with you, but that era's over, new era. If me and you wanted to vote, oh my god, I cannot even believe we're saying this, but I just want to make sure I have all the variables, because like, this is a little bit of a meticulous plan. You know?
Felix, we're really masturbating.
I know. So
This is Survivor winner shit.
with Sam, I'm just gonna try to like, obviously like not talk to him for a day or two, but like, I'm just gonna keep acting like status quo, like things are normal. I'm gonna work with him, whatever. Behind the scenes, we're gonna recruit these people.
I think Sam scares a lot because I had a conversation with Sam and Yana, and then he was like, I knew like he was like trying to beat around the bush. Like he definitely was like definitely wanted to talk to Yana at the end, like just talk to Yana, and I was like, okay.
Him and Yana have like a relationship that I like didn't really know about until recently. Like Cade had mentioned it about how like Sam brings up Yana a lot and how they have like Yana's brought it up a couple of times about how she's talked to Sam, which I think is interesting. Like I'm not gonna lie, obviously I would prefer if you didn't like say this to a ton of people, but like I definitely have Sam in my head as someone that I don't really want to work with. Like I think he's a little shady and I would vote him out, but like knowing that he has an idol is tough because I don't know, I think it could be interesting.
That's the reason I want to vote him out. I'm like, if we don't vote him out, the idol's flushed and Luke goes home. Like, or he goes home with the idol. I'm like, for me personally, I'm like, this seems like the best play for me. But like, obviously, I don't think it's gonna happen.
Okay, Ashley, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, Cade and I talked, right? And we were like, okay, we want to try to do the Luke play for now, but we wanted to do the Sam play. We were just worried we wouldn't have the numbers.
There's the people that like we know
Because
would
there's four.
vote
We have
Sam.
4 votes.
Me, you, Gabby,
Luke.
and Luke.
Mhm.
Have you talked to Luke about this?
No.
Okay.
I've talked to Luke. I
we
have not talked
We
about
should pull him aside tonight.
Later that night.
I don't know how you felt, but sitting down at that merge table, I think all prior like OG Hot Bitch Wasaka, like that kind of like mentality was just like erased. Like it's time to like start over.
Do you have any like kind of with the clean slate? What's next? Because again, I really am just down to do whatever someone tells me to do.
I want to flush an idol. I just think 2 idols, especially like after this week, 8 people, that's a fourth of the people.
Yeah.
I want an idol gone this week.
I was thinking about this. It's bad for me, but even if like we vote for someone who has an idol, they play an idol, it gets flushed, there's probably still gonna be votes on me. Like I'm expecting to go in this tribal getting votes. I would be disappointed if I left this week getting the majority of votes and no idols get played. I would,
because that would just be a waste of a vote.
It would actually be a waste of a vote.
Like that would be just so dumb.
If I have the numbers to stay, I will do whatever.
Yeah.
My plan is to vote whoever where the numbers are. I mean, ideally, I like Cade and Gabby's plan. I like it a lot. The issue is trying to find out someone who else likes that plan because we need one more, which is stressful.
We need one more to have complete safety.
Which I feel like it would low-key be Aiden. I ran into Aiden last Friday at Starbucks, and we had like a 20-minute conversation just on the spot because we haven't talked before.
Yeah.
And he brought up Sam, like, willingly. Like he
being an ally, or?
No, he willingly brought up the fact that there was like eyewitness accounts of Sam having the idol, and he was like painting this picture that Sam's a big threat.
Oh.
So I feel like he would be down for a Sam vote.
I know, but when I've talked to him, I mean, I've talked with him in a group setting, and I think he realized that like Luke is the group consensus. So I feel like that's why he jumped on. So maybe if I talk to him tonight, we'll see.
Aiden, can you please trust me for one moment? Like, can this not go to Yana?
Yeah.
I'm scared that Yana and Sam are like close.
Okay, yeah, I could see that.
Sam's scaring me.
Yeah.
Because Sam's trying to play a game, and he's trying to
Well, yeah. Well, yeah, that's the one thing where, you know, that's the one thing where I'm a little like, you know, I feel okay with Wasaka, but like,
Yeah.
you know, I know you guys kind of knew about, heard about like the original thing that happened where it was like, there's an alliance with Cade.
Yeah.
Yana.
Leo brought that up to me.
I'm worried about within Slay.
Yeah.
I'm worried about that power dynamic of the two of them having more power than the two of us.
Yeah.
That's just saying it might be good for our games. They have a little less power than that.
Sam actually just told me that they just talked again, like yesterday, and I was like, wait, what? I thought y'all weren't a thing anymore.
Did Aiden tell you that Luke is the target?
Aiden did tell me that. I am kind of just chilling right now. I'm fine to go with what the group wants. Like, if that does happen to be the easy vote of Luke, you know, I guess I'm fine with that.
It was like everyone's saying Luke.
Who's everyone saying?
Yeah. And I said, I was like, you know, that's kind of boring. Like, I mean, like, I'll do it, but
yeah,
I didn't want to be like assertive. Either.
Yeah.
But what's the point of an 8-to-1 vote?
It scares me leaving Cade and Gabby in the game, thinking that they're in control.
I made a little pyramid for Yana.
This is how I see it falling in merge with the pyramid right now. We have Gabby and Sam are like leading their alliances, and then second command, of course, is from original Wasaka. These two were on the outs, but because they're Wasaka and we're part of the numbers, they get priority over me and Ashley, who are on hot fishes. And of course, Luke, with what just happened at Tribal, with Cameron going home, he kind of got just completely, he's now completely out of the loop. And what's gonna happen, which I already know this is gonna happen because I just talked to Aiden, is that everyone's gonna descend on Luke for an easy vote.
Yep.
But then Luke is an important extra vote right now. I see him as.
Yeah. I put Gabby at the top of Wasaka. And Yana did not agree with that. But if not Gabby, I don't know who.
Then Yana.
And Yana?
I think Yana should be at the top. Aiden definitely not. Ashley definitely not.
Obviously, Gabby is my personal preference, just because of the summit stuff.
Yes, but I think it might be hard, given I'm not sure anyone from Wasaka 2.0 would want to get rid of Gabby, right?
Yana should.
Yeah. If Yana doesn't want to get rid of Gabby, that's a little tricky. I think that the optimal move for me also would be Cade or Gabby.
That's my option. I think just getting rid of Luke just seems so short-sighted.
Exactly. I don't really care if he keeps winning immunity.
Yeah.
You know what Sam told me?
What did Sam tell you?
He said, going for Gabby is not good for my game.
He said that?
Well, we can't do anything to Charlotte.
No way. Sam doesn't want to go for Gabby. Sam doesn't want to go for Gabby. Who would have thought?
I'll fall in line. I'll say,
You'll fall in line.
I'll say. Everybody just wants to vote Luke out because he's a physical threat. He's the only one without an ally. Let's just get him. First merge vote. Let's get him. I'll vote him out. So lame. It's so lame to just hear all of this. Like no offense to people who are saying these things, but I mean, it's Minnesota Survivor. I don't really think physical threats are like the same deal. We're not on an island. It's just this guy, like Luke. It's Luke. I literally just beat him in a challenge. If everyone just wants to be boring and do boring things, like stay where the numbers are, then they shouldn't have gotten on Minnesota Survivor with Logan Messina. If I make it to Final 3, why wouldn't I want to have some good plays under my belt, like taking out the person who probably likes me the least in this game, which is Gabby. I know Gabby doesn't like me. I know you could probably cut to a confessional of her saying how much she doesn't like me right now.
I don't want to tell Logan anything that could jeopardize it. Like, I don't trust him at all. I feel like he would just fold.
I'd like to take out Gabby. I don't trust her.
I don't like how she got an extra vote and then voted off all my allies. That that's something that'll rub someone the wrong way. So consider revenge for Megan and Alex. Leo said Gabby was a good vote for his game. I don't think Kate is a possibility this week. But Gabby's very possible. Gabby's very possible. And you know what's impossible? Me. I'm impossible. I can say whatever the fuck I want. Well, there'll be repercussions next week. I can deal with that next week. This week, I want to take out an enemy and not just go for Luke, even though I fucked him over. He probably wants to get me. Maybe he wants revenge for Cameron. I don't know. Irrelevant. Because this week is now, and next week is next week. I have not heard another name besides you this entire time.
Yeah.
I mean, it's nice because I have can't get voted out. I feel like I can talk a little bit more.
Right.
The problem is what's the right name without pissing too many people off?
Right.
Because eventually that line's going to need to be drawn, and voting you out is just delaying that.
Yeah. It's kind of like the one name everyone can agree on right now, but it's okay, well, what are you going to do next week then? It's final 9.
I would love to do something, but who? And I don't want to be the person to throw out a second name. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So it's hard because I'm if there was an alternative plan, it's not something I would be opposed to. It's just not something I feel like I can start.
If you were sure of a plan, would you go against the numbers or go against what's happening right now?
Maybe. What's the plan?
Well, there is not much of a plan yet. I'm trying to make a plan.
Okay, against who?
I think that this is the easiest course would be Gabby. She would be the easiest to go for if we don't want a hot bitch to go home.
Plan of attack. Logan now wants to tell and work with Sam. Bestie Sam, everyone, Uncle Sam, everyone just wants to work with him. My God. He wants to work with Sam to get Gabby out. Wow, Gabby. I wonder why. That's so good for my game. No, it's not. It's not good for my game. But I was no, there's hope. Yay. So he's gonna try to talk with Sam to make this happen.
The thing that seemed most likely to me, if not Luke, then I said Gabby. Luke was yeah, I'm just so happy to hear another name. Ashley was if there's numbers, then she 100% would.
Yeah.
So, what do you think?
I mean, yeah, I said if it was a name from original, or not original, but new Wasaka, Gabby's probably the person that I've talked to the least, and she doesn't really reach out to me, which kind of sketches me out a little bit.
Yeah.
So if we had to go with someone with new Wasaka, that might be someone I'd be the most comfortable with.
Yeah.
My phone has been blowing up and I just have not been answering, so
Yeah.
I don't really.
For the most part, it's scrambling and Logan doing the most.
Oh my, is he doing the damn most? He literally
doing the
has
most.
immunity.
But yeah, he's I wanna be big and make big moves because I have immunity. He basically pitches that me, him, Luke, Ashley, Leo, and you vote for Gabby. And it's really funny being someone that's not on the outside because they have such a warped perception of what the structure actually is on our tribe. Because the way that I see it, Slay's at the top, but they're gonna continue to try and work on Aiden and Leo because they're perceived at the bottom because of what Gabby said. Which is great because Aiden and Leo are just gonna keep funneling the information back to me. So I'll always know what's happening at all times. Aiden reaches out to me. He says, yeah, so Logan talked to me and he was yeah, so he felt like you said no to the plan to take out Gabby. So he proposed, let's go for Cade.
Aiden said that?
Yes. So he was
No way.
So he was this is what he proposed for that. He said it was it would be
so annoying. I literally, what the fuck did I ever do to him? He mad dumb for that. Okay, keep going. Sorry.
I guess like you would pretend like you still think like you're still voting for Luke. Like you just pretend like you don't know anything.
Yeah, I mean that's what I am doing is voting for Luke though.
I did talk to Gabby and Cade like super quickly, back to back today. And I essentially told them the whole situation about how Logan had first approached me about voting for Gabby, and then how Aiden had texted me about voting for Cade. What they don't know is that
I am not going to be there on Sunday. No.
Yana's not going to be there either.
Aiden told me that.
Oh god. That's maybe not great.
Yeah.
Cade said that he had talked to you and Ashley and that you guys were thinking about another plan. And I'm obviously down.
Yeah, I would like to do the Sam play. Like you said, that's 4 with us, Ashley and Cade, and we need a 5th person. And I've been trying to figure out who that might be. I know that Cade had like talked to Leo a little bit, not specifically about this, but trying to see like what his vibe was. Yana and Sam are super close, so obviously not Yana.
Okay.
I had thought about Aiden, but I'm afraid that Aiden and Yana are also really close, and I'm afraid that if we told Aiden would tell Yana would tell Sam, and then next thing you know, Sam plays his idol, and you're like, crap.
Yep. Then I probably.
Yeah, we don't want that.
Yeah.
So, like, I think like main idea right now is just like keep it as far off the Sam's radar as possible.
I'm probably gonna tell Luke that I'm gonna use my idol just in case he's trying to like pull something on me, especially just because like he's been telling people about my idol.
I don't know, you get the slightest little whisper that you think someone's gonna vote you off, but you have an idol, like you're gonna play that shit.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like everyone except one person is kind of on the same page with where this is going, so it's a little hard with Yana and Leo being gone, but I feel like this week it's actually kind of one of the best weeks for them not to be here.
All week has been a battle of like trying to make Sam not suspicious of what we're doing because we're working behind his back through the back channels, and if he gets like one word, one mishap, one misstep, and he's gonna play his idol and we're done.
Back to tribal. Cade's already laughing. Cade, you care to share?
I just can't do this every week. It's like taking its toll. Like as soon as we like sit up here and like get to tribal, it's just like, new mindset. Like, I don't know.
One of the things that I've enjoyed about every tribal council is despite the stress that Cade is referencing, it seems like everyone's generally in a pretty good mood. Is it accurate to say there's like a good mood going on, but there is a lot of tension as well, or does it lean more to one side?
I mean, yeah. I mean, we're not being like all mopey and stuff, but like, I don't know about these people. My heart rate's going like 150 beats per minute right now, so.
I'm just an anxious laugher.
Yeah.
Okay, so anxiety is the word of the day.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is the word of the day. All right. So let's get to the merge then. You all merged last week. A rare opportunity not to be anxious about anything. You were all able to sit down and eat together, come up with a tribe name. Tell me about that. Was that a fun experience? Was that a celebration, or was that anxiety still there? Gabby.
I thought it was really fun. It was nice to just, sit down, we get to make a team poster together. But I think they're still just like at the back of your mind. You're still always thinking about how you might be next. So,
Logan, is that accurate?
Yeah, the quinoa was awesome too. I just want.
Thank you.
I mean, I don't know. The merge feast was pretty cool. I ate a lot of cookies and just went out there, had a good time.
Let's talk about that too. I think you won your first immunity challenge, and you immediately said, they said I couldn't eat 3 oatmeal cookies and still win immunity.
Yeah.
Tell me about that experience. It sounded euphoric. Was that...
Well, you see, I ate a lot of oatmeal cookies. I felt very sick, and then, maybe it just helped me focus more, just with a
Sure. Did you eat any oatmeal cookies before today?
No, I ate really nothing.
Okay.
Really.
Okay, so Logan's got no shot at immunity. Luke, you lost immunity by about half a second. Tell me about that experience, because for all of Logan's euphoria, I'm assuming there was a little sadness on your end.
Abby Lee Miller said that the second place is first loser, and it really, really felt like that today, or last week, because like as much as like I want to try my best in challenges, getting second place only adds more of a target to me and none of the immunity. So it was the worst place I could have gotten in that immunity challenge. And I think everyone, like, at least for me, I don't know how everyone else did in that challenge. Like, people could have been a second behind me and I would have known. I just like said check a second too late. And like, even if he said it and I was like done, I wouldn't have been like, oh, I almost had it. Like, because that would be stupid to be like, oh, I could have won these immunity challenges. So that really sucked.
Ashley, you chuckled. Was that just a nervous
Oh
chuckle?
no, that was like I did terrible in that immunity challenge. I think everyone, for the most part, they were paying attention at all. I felt like you even said I came into the room.
You did come into the room. I was really proud of you. Yeah, and so you felt like a target because of how close you were to winning immunity. Did you feel like maybe your target was softened a little bit because you were so far behind in that challenge?
Not really. I mean, like, I feel like it was just sad. Like, I just did bad. I wasn't worried about my target level. I was just, like, depressed with how I did.
Well, if you survive the tribal council, there will be another opportunity to prove yourself.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. Luke, you mentioned that second place is the first loser. The beautiful thing about Survivor is you're not actually a loser until you get voted out. Are you worried about that target from the challenge continuing on to today's tribal council? Do you think that you might actually be a loser in about 10 minutes from now?
Damn. Yeah, so I mean, I won the first one, and so like I knew I already had an immunity target on me. But I did injure myself at the 5K today, so I'm no longer an immunity threat. You can keep that in mind when we're making our votes. But yeah, I also like, these people were talking about how they had a really good time at the Merge Feast. I didn't, despite the quinoa. I like was the only one left out of the vote, so I was the only person that didn't vote with other people that day who were still at the Merge. So I really was at that Merge Feast feeling anxious and nervous, and that was before the challenge where I added more of a target to my back. So I know that I know that people have been talking about my name. I just really don't think, like, at the Merge, that like a unanimous vote at the Merge is so boring. And I, first of all, have always said that I want to make it an entertaining season, first and foremost. And also just strategically, I don't think it makes sense for a lot of people here to just take the target who is still going to be a target next week and who's still going to be a target the week after, to take that person out. Because then it's like, okay, it's not a final 8, it's the final 3, so taking me out now, I just don't think it makes sense.
Sam, that sounds like the pitch of a man who does think their target is still on their back. And it sounds pretty compelling. You don't want a unanimous vote. This is the beginning, this isn't the end. Now is the time to make big moves. Is that something that you think is appealing to people here?
Yeah, of course, especially if you're someone who feels like they might be at the bottom of the dynamic of the tribe and might be one of the people that are picked off next. Also, the whole idea of our new tribes forming as well. You can't know like how strong those bonds still are, or if they formed new bonds or new allegiances on that other tribe that you can't trust. So yeah, it's definitely like a pitch that makes logical sense, and it's something that you have to weigh your options with.
Aid, we've talked a little bit about this, but from a production standpoint, we've made clear that there are 2 idols in the game currently, and not hidden. Someone has both idols. Neither have been played yet, including an advantage which you gained at a challenge. Has there been any talk about how advantages and idols might play into a very, hopefully, chaotic Merge Tribal Council?
I mean, you said a chaotic Merge Tribal Council. I really, in all honesty, I don't think this is going to be a super chaotic tribal. So, I mean, I don't really expect today to be one of those ones where, like, idols and advantages are played left and right. I think people are waiting to save them for the right time. And I don't know, of course there's always rumors about who it is, who it isn't, but like at the end of the day, you don't know until that person plays it.
Sam, I use the word chaotic because, as we've talked about, no alliances have been set in stone yet. This is the first opportunity for all 7 of you to make a commitment to a group of people to move forward with. And that's why, in my eyes, it can't be an easy vote. And then I have Cade saying it is an easy vote. Unfortunately, there's not as much drama as there could be if the merge was formed a little bit different. Do you think Cade's accurate in saying that, or do you think that there is some question about where people's allegiances will lie after tonight?
I think, well, personally, there's no such thing as an easy vote, because there's always going to be at least one person that's like vying for their life if they think they're their target. So I feel like everyone's always constantly weighing their options. So I don't know if I fully agree with that statement.
Well, if anyone else has anything to say, any pitches they'd like to make, feel free to do so now. Otherwise, we're going to get to the vote.
Just like you said, don't stay 2 steps behind.
Ooh, fancy camera. Okay. Do. If this works, it's okay, so I think. If not, I'm scared. So, do I get this too? Oh.
There just isn't a move forward for me. I think writers and
All right. I'm going to tally votes. Quick rules clarification. Leo and Yana are not here today, therefore they have no vote. So their votes will not be in this container, okay? All right, so if anyone has an advantage or a hidden immunity idol and would like to play it, now would be the time to do so. All right. First vote. Luke. Two votes, Luke. 3 votes, Luke. Sam. 3 votes, Luke. 1 vote, Sam. Sam. 2 votes, Luke. 2 votes, Sam. And we are tied. That is 3 votes for Luke, 3 votes for Sam, and 1 vote left. The next person voted out.
Good game, you guys.
Sam, the tribe has spoken. It's time to go.
Alright.
Everybody take a breath. For as much talk as there was about a straightforward tribal council, I got the chaos that I wanted. The word of the day, like you guys said, was anxiety, and it will only get more anxious moving forward. So good luck to all of you. Welcome to the merge.
I really am rooting for Luke now, just because he was able to pull that off and like turn the tides. At the end of the day, I'm not gonna be bitter. Of course, I love Survivor, so it's a shame that this is how things went down. I wish everyone else that's left in the game good luck. You guys are great liars, so props on that. I get to keep my souvenir. That's all she wrote.
I wish you would have sent the idol clue when you said you would.
Next time on Survivor.
Oh
Oh my god.
It's never that serious. He's acting like we wrote his name down.
She's a snake.
Fucking hell, I hate this.
Someone from that side needs to flip. I'm willing to rocks.
You said we're going to rocks? I'm going with fucking rocks.
Chaotic. It's very chaotic.